Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. We're going to be doing a character creation video right now. Tried to do it live via OBS, and for some reason I just could not get this game and a few others I tried with it too to the video portion to work on OBS. I did get a couple other games to work on OBS, kind of. The other night when I was streaming it, the Shopkeep, but some reason today when I tried to do it on my other computer, was not able to get the video. I got the video to show in the settings on the OBS screen, but it wouldn't show on the main OBS screen, and then it wouldn't upload to YouTube stream on YouTube for some reason. So anyway, we'll probably revisit that later, but I kind of wanted to get this done now, or at least this started. And AlRedsoxfan and Idjester both had a couple of characters that they were interested in creating. Al just specifically said a warrior, so what I'm going to do with that is I'm just going to try to create a character. You know, pick a good class for that. But Idjester, he had a couple of suggestions there. First one I think was a drow wizard, I think it was, and the other one was a Naga assassin. Unfortunately, assassin is not available right off the bat. It's a prestige class, which is somehow either unlockable or opens up later on or something like that as you reach a certain level. But anyway, but he did have the drow wizard, so we're gonna go with that. So I'm gonna create that, and with AlRedsoxfan, well, let me get into it here. Let's just get into it. The library screen right here. And basically, you can re-roll. You can only re-roll 3 times each time you go to create a character, but then you can just cancel out of it and just try it again. So I'm going to try to get some good rolls here to try to create like a fairly strong party. I'm going to try to get above 40 for each roll, because the highest you can get is a 48 rolls, either 8d6s or 6d8s. So I'm going to try to get as high as possible there in those rolls. You know, at least over 40 if possible, which might take a few times to do it, but you know, we'll get it done. But anyway, so I'm going to do actually Idjester's character first, the drow wizard, because he had a specific race and class that he wanted, or a career, I guess you'd call it, whatever you want to call it. So let's get that underway right now. So let's create, and he wanted a drow. So strengths are intelligence and divine. I think that was divine. I've already forgotten the some of the character stuff in here. But anyway, not devotion. That's right. And plus resistance to sorcery, toxicity, and mesmeric or something like that. Weakness is low strength, many lowest physical tolerances. Career is wizard or necromancer. I want to go with a wizard there. So that'll take care of one of our magic users, because I think we're probably going to do 3 to 4 magic users and 3 to 4 like warrior type classes, meat shield kind of characters, and special armor and weapons. So okay, so let's go with the drow. All right, we're going to go with the male drow, and I'm just going to roll this until I get over 40. No, that's way too low. And I think, I don't know, I guess there really wasn't a one I got in particular higher, but I think I tended to get higher on the, at least when I tried it a few times with the, 8d6s. Because it's only, but we'll keep trying them. See what we get here. Well, that's not too bad, but we'll try to get a little higher. Might take us a little bit, but so yeah, so I'm probably going to do a couple videos on character creation, just to show you guys how to do it, and also too will give people more of a chance that if you guys want to get into this subscriber role, we can have up to 8 characters. So far only 2 of them are taken specifically. I mean, Mr. Brodie will probably have one, and Miss Mags and myself. So we have at least 3 other character slots open. So I'm just going to fill those with the classes that we need to, or if anybody wants to specifically wants to get involved in this, the more the merrier. So let's see, 30, no. 86 is 30, no. So like I said, this is going to take probably a little bit. Hopefully not too long. So it might not be the most exciting video to watch. Ooh, that's not bad. So we'll go with anything above 37 from now on. We'll take 37 or above. I'm just trying to get and plus the higher that the rolls too, the more chances you can unlock other classes later on and stuff. So we want to try to roll as best as we can. Hey, Mags. Mags has joined us over here. That's not too bad, but... Ooh, 18, no. Oh, no. Yeah, great. So, alright, let's see here. A couple of 33s there. $38. Okay, we'll go with that. Keep that. Accept. Yay, so 38. Too bad Idjester didn't want to be a jester. But that's as you can see right here, that's not available right now. Let's see here. Oh, Assassin is available on here, though. Interesting. So maybe we could have... I'll tell you what, maybe we'll create that Naga Assassin for ID 2 also. If nobody else wants one. We'll see. Or maybe we'll just put one in anyway. But alright, so I think this one he wanted to be a wizard. So we'll go with the wizard. Practices the ancient arts of magic, weaving spells and illusions. Okay. Now, he didn't say which one he wanted to be on this one, but I'm going to guess it's either going to be skill points or... I think skill points is probably... It's either skill points or attributes, I think is best to have this one in. Now, skill points we can build the sorcery stuff on, so... Why don't we go with this skill points here? Okay. So now choose spells. So you didn't really... probably should have had him choose some spells and stuff. But it's kind of why I wish this was a live stream. But I'm just going to kind of go with some spells that I think are really important to have. Definitely Charm, I know, is something good to have. And some kind of offensive ones. Let's see here. Chilling Touch is a really good one, too. So we're going to go with... Oh, boy. I'm just thinking I can get Charm with another character. I think we want to go more offensive. So let's go with Chilling Touch. Probably a Blinding Flash. And here we go. So I think we got one more, I believe. Chilling Touch, Blinding, Energy Bolt. Direction, Sleep. Sleep I'm going to probably do with another character. Charm, another character. So let's keep it offensive and go with Energy Bolt. Alright, so that's going to be Idjester. Idjester. Alright, so that's his Drow Wizard. Alright, now let's pick a good character photo for this one. What would be a good magic user looking one? Fortunately, they're not the greatest selection of... I think I'm going to go with this one. This one kind of reminds me. Let's see what they suggest. Yeah, they suggested that one too. Let's go with that one. Okay. Alright, so there's Idjester, the Drow Wizard. Now hit point... Oh man, hit points only 4. I think we got to roll this one again just because, unfortunately, because the 4 right there... I mean, that's nothing. I think you want at least 6 to 8 to start with. I know it doesn't seem like much, but it really kind of is. So, alright, so we'll keep this character here. We'll just create another one like it and see if we can get a better version of Idjester there. Alright, so the hit point, so what you roll really doesn't have anything to do with what you get. for hit points and stuff. But it when we do go into the characters after we form the party, all those extra points that we rolled there will go into skills, so that we'll be able to build the skills up in there. For some reason they gave us, I think they give us another spell once we put the skill points in too. So let's just we'll create another one here. Try one more of this drow wizard here. Hopefully we can get a good roll right off the bat here. Again, we'll go with 37 and above. I just like to see if we can get one with a bigger hit point base. And the higher you roll too, it unlocks more classes too, because certain classes you need a certain roll for, I think. At least that's what I gathered by the videos I watched. They weren't really extensive character creation videos, but they were, you know, each video I watched by a different user kind of gave me a little bit more info on it. So we'll see what we can find here. Oh, 40, we're going with that. Keep it. Yes, baby, 40. Yeah, see, these are the 3 classes that you don't have right now, but somehow it did unlock the assassin now, so maybe the assassin is not a prestige. Or maybe by prestige class they mean it has to roll a certain amount in a certain race or something. That might be it too. Because it kind of wouldn't make sense that you couldn't create the character right away. You probably just have to gain a higher roll. So that may be it. I might have been wrong with that. It might have been a prestige class is just a higher roll you have to get. So create the wizard again. And we'll go to add this. We'll do skill points again. And what do we do? Chilling touch, blinding flash, and energy bolt. But yeah, we definitely want to have somebody with charm though. So we'll go Idjester. Idjester. Oops. This might not let me do it though, but we'll see. It still is letting me do it. So we'll go with the same photo here. So he only got 4. He only got 4 too. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's all we're gonna get is 4. Let's check the other stats here. Everything else seems to be the same. Magic. Ooh, this guy has less magic though. I don't know. They both only have 4 hit points. Maybe that's as high as we're going to get initially. I do like the fact that we rolled a 40, so I think it's going to I think maybe we can build up our hit points as we add attributes and stuff too. So let's just go with character number 2. So we'll get rid of this character number 1. Okay. Alright, so we get this guy. A little bit less magic, but we'll get that up there. Alright, so now we're going to create L's warrior. So, going through the classes and stuff here, and the possible races that can be a warrior. Let's see what we can figure out here. So humans can be anything, but they're not great at anything, so I don't know, I might not go with that. Bearer warrior. It's got strong strength, wisdom, and devotion. I don't think we really need that. Low speed and low against galvanic, against the electricity stuff. So I don't think we're going to go with that. We could do, let's see here. What other we can pick? Saurian. Those are kind of like the sea creature ones. I kind of like that one. That's got strong strength, speed, and agility, which I think is good. General physical resistances, which is good, I think. Unfortunately, it's got low intelligence, willpower, devotion, fellowship. But it does have a special attack, a silencing bile, I think it is called. So let's check it out. So it's either going to be, I think, Saurian or a giant. Really, a strength and constitution. Does has low intelligence and low speed. So I think we want something. We want to stick with the stuff that's got the high speed, I think, because that's going to cause us to move faster. So Saurian, let's find it again. I can see that L being that. Strength, speed, and agility. General physical. Resistances. Kind of looks like L. No, just kidding. I don't know. I don't know what L looks like. So weaknesses, low intelligence, willpower, da-da-da. Careers, warrior, and berserker. Special, stinking bile. That was it, stinking bile. That's a good little special attack. And it's got good swimming, so that's kind of good. It's good to have good swimming in there. So we're going to go with Al. It's going to be the Saurian warrior there. So male. So here we go. Let's roll a good one off the bat here. So this one we want at least like a 40. Great. Because he's like going to be our frontline guy. Again, I don't know how much it has to do with your hit points and everything, but we'll be able to put points in the hit points into stuff like Constitution and other ones that give strong, that add to your hit points and stuff later on. So Saurian. Ooh, 41, we're going to keep that there. That's the highest I've seen, so let's go with that. So, Warrior L wants to be. Warrior he gets. Now, this, I think, might be important to add the hit points, but I don't know. I think it's the extra points is 1 point per hit point, so that might be good early on, but I'd still like to be able to add to, maybe attributes on this one. Maybe not say skill points, but destiny is actually kind of an important thing, too, because I think we described it earlier. It's like saving throws. It's kind of like if he dies, you can roll it again to see if he saves off death. So that's important to have in a warrior, in any frontline guys, so they don't die. Because if they die, then pretty much the party will die. So I think we want to go with destiny. Al is our destiny. So it's going to be Al. Red Sox fan. Okay. So there's Al. We'll pick another good one for Al. That's kind of like a blacksmithy one. That's usually they suggest. No, that's not really a... Oh yeah, Saurian is like a dragon type, so I think Al is good at... That looks like an Al right there, that fiery dragon there. It's either going to be that one or the green one. We'll go with the fire one, I guess. I think we can change these later on, so if you guys want a different photo or something like that, then let me know. Okay. There he is. Al, Red Sox fan, the Saurian warrior. 12 hit points. Yeah, so maybe you couldn't get that much higher, but again, like I did with ID, I'm going to try to roll at least one more just to see if we get higher hit points or something. If not, we'll go with the... Vitality is good, though. So Vitality is also excellent, though. See the Destiny there? It's pumped up to 51. That's really, really good to have for... So... And it's got good high speed, Constitution, so some good strengths there. Alright, so let's create another Al. Just to see what we get. Getting some good rolls here. And again, we'll go to add to Destiny. And again, you can name it the same thing, so Red Sox fan. And we'll just, I guess we'll pick the same one. Okay. Alright. So that's the second one we created. 13 hit points. This one's got 12. Spirit of 100, Vitality of 100. 55, but Magic 202. The magic thing doesn't really make a difference. Although the Warriors will get some magic and stuff later on. So L number 2 is younger. Life and age is only 18. So L number 2 is younger too. It's got one more hit point, so doesn't seem like much, but sometimes you only need 1 hit point to keep alive. So we're gonna get rid of delete this one. Yes. All right. So we have L Red Sox fan there, and we have Idjester. I'm gonna try to create one more Idjester. That 4 hit point thing just really is bothering me. It's not bad. Okay, let's just see what that does. I think that was higher, the highest from him anyway. Warrior. Okay. Again, add to skill points. And we'll go with Idjester. Alright, so this... Oh, yes, look at that. Wait a second. I think we need to roll the L again, too, because look at that. That's 23 hit points. Wow, what a difference that is. Oh, it's got crappy magic, though, man. Oh, yeah, we can't... Oh, man. So, yeah, this is very arbitrary here. So, let's compare this again. 4 hit points and 14 magic. Only 2 magic, though, man. We gotta... Ugh. Alright, I gotta get rid of this first one there, so I'll delete. Oh, man. I really hate to be deleting all this stuff, but... And L, looking at that now, I gotta get L's hit points up there. Alright. Let's create another L. So... Oop, not a Drake, sorry. So I'm definitely learning as we do this anyway, if nothing else. Might not be the most exciting video, but part of the game, part of the game is learning how to, the game itself. This is part of learning. Sometimes you have to do the boring stuff over and over again. Oops. So apparently it's oh, there we go. Let's just try that. Alright, so Warrior. This is L, yeah. Warrior. Add to Destiny. And maybe we'll pick this one, the green one this time, maybe. 18, that's better hit points. I still want to go higher, though. Okay, so let's see here. So we'll get rid of this first one, because 13 is just not going to work. Okay, an ID, 23. We got to create another ID, because we definitely have to get more magic than 2, you know. Magic is more important than hit points for him, so let's create another ID. So this definitely should be a fun game once we get it going. So we're going to try to think of a night which would be good to play this on. I'll come maybe a couple nights a week. Probably once on the weekend and once during the week. Maybe like a Wednesday night or something might work. We'll have to see. And again, eventually if we can get it to live stream, well, that would definitely be fun to do, I think. As a lot of the Let's Plays I've watched were original live streams. Maybe I'll have to just do it on Twitch or something. Maybe it'll work better on that. We'll see. Oops. Who am I creating? Oh yeah, another idea. Alright, let's go with the 38. Let's see that. Wizard. Add to skill points. And let's see, we want to go with Energy Bolt. Chilling Touch. Irritation is kind of good too. Sleep isn't a bad thing to have either. Yeah, we'll keep them all offense. We can add spells later on. Ooh, hit points 3, magic is 9. See, it's a pretty pitiful. Yeah, we can't go with that. Alright. We gotta delete that one too. So Al, that's not too... This is the best one we got so far for Al. So that one could be passable, possibly. However, yeah, Destiny is only 50 now. It's 51, so that can change too. Depending upon what it might have been depending upon what we rolled too. But I mean that's close. It's negligible. Strength 50, Constitution 50. This might not be a bad one. So, all right, let's recreate ID again. So if you guys look at these characters and you don't think you think you would like either some other spells or something else, I can recreate it again. So maybe we'll just use this video as kind of like a show you how to create the characters and what choices are available there. And if you'd like your points to go into maybe hit points or in attributes or destiny or whatever it is, you know, that we can change these characters. And I don't have to do this all on camera. I can do it off camera too to avoid you guys some of this boredom here. But I know I kind of like doing this stuff. You know, it's kind of cool to me. Then again, I like math and statistics and all that stuff too, so I don't mind crunching numbers and whatnot and grinding. You know, when I used to play World of Warcraft and games like that, that was all about grinding, and I grinded and grinded and grinded for hours and hours and hours upon end. So a lot of people find it boring. I kind of find it relaxing in a weird way. That's just me. Alright, we're going to create a good character here. So again, I maybe don't have to have as high rolls here, but high rolls kind of make me feel a little bit better when I'm creating it. There we go. Let's go with that. Accept. Wizard. See what we get this time. Add to skill points. Blinding Flash. I'm definitely going to want somebody with Identify too. But I'd like to keep this guy as the offensive juggernaut here. Chilling touch. So I probably won't go that much longer, as I do want to watch the World Series game tonight. So, man, still only 3 of 3 hit points. That's just too low. But we will keep that because he's got high. I'll compare that as a comparison from Magic. Maybe I will have to. No, I really don't want to have to add the hit points though. Chilling Touch, Blinding Flash, Energy Bolt. I don't know. To me, I like doing the character creation stuff. I can spend not all day, but I can spend hours on doing it. And I don't mean stuff like the fluff stuff, like does he have a big nose or a small nose, or is he pale or dark or whatever, that kind of stuff, the cosmetic stuff. I kind of like the number crunching, the stat stuff. So alright, so let's see what we got here. Hit points 5, magic points 9. So that's not quite as high in the magic, but higher in the hit. So I don't know if that's a trade-off or not, but alright, we'll try at least one more here. See which one we can pick here. There we go. Oh, yes. Except, hopefully this one will be a good one here. Skill points. Chilling Touch, Blinding Flash, Energy Bolt. Idjester number 3. With the real Idjester, please stand up. 6 and oh, okay, there we go. That's our guy. 6 hit points. That's the highest we've gotten so far. 13. I think that's the highest magic we've gotten. So we'll get rid of this guy. Delete. Delete this guy. Yeah. Alright, so I think we got one here we like. So that's going to be for Al. And it's going to be for ID. Life and age 21. 24, a little bit older. That's okay. Ah, yeah, that's not too bad. Alright, I think we're going to go with that for now. So let's see here. Alright, maybe we'll do one more. Maybe we'll do the Mr. Brodie character here. What are we going to do for Mr. Brodie here? Let's see. I think we definitely want him to be some kind of a... I was thinking Ranger for Mr. Brodie, possibly. Maybe a Wolfen Ranger. Fellowship, Speed, Devotion, Low Resistances. We could do a Drake. Warrior and Metalsmith. Like I said, Metalsmith, though, isn't fully implemented and everything now. Could do a Giant. Let's just go with... Let's see which ones can be a Ranger. A Wolfen can be a Ranger. A Leonard. So, Lenore. That's a Strength, Willpower, Fellowship, Resistances, Cold, and Mental, and Mez. That's the Lenore. That's probably good to have. Low Resistances to Fire and Earth. Berserker or a Ranger. Battle Roar. Plus they get a special power, Battle Roar. I think we're gonna let Mr. Brodie maybe be a Lenora. That's more like maybe a Miss Mags. I don't know. Maybe we'll create a Miss. Let's do a Miss Mags. We'll maybe have Miss Mags and Mr. Brodie both be frontline guys. So that's more like a Miss Mags. Let's go with that. Berserker and Ranger. Maybe we'll have her be a Berserker and Mr. Brodie be a Ranger. Let's do that. The only thing is with a Berserker, sometimes they can attack their own party at times, but that might be good for a cat. Plus, it's a cat, so. Alright, this will be Miss Mags, female. $39. I guess we'll go with that. Okay. And that is a Berserker. Terrible bloodlust battle. Okay. So let's just call her Mags. Alright. Ooh, that could be a good one right there. Let's see what they suggest. Kind of like that one. So one that looks like a cat. That kind of looks a little bit like a cat, I guess. I don't know if that's a female. That's a female, though, so. Guess we'll go with that one from Mags. Although I've seen that one be a... That might not be a bad one. I don't know if that's a female, though. That's definitely a female. Let's go with that one for now. Alright, so there's Mags there. So I guess that one you don't pick other stuff for. So let's see. 24 hit. Oh, 24 hit points. That's good. That's good. It's even higher than our warrior. Spirit. Good spirit there. Not much destiny. But yeah, not every character gets stuff added to, I guess. But some good strong hit points, though. Willpower, strength, constitution. So some good core attributes. Okay, so that wasn't so bad. So let's see. Let's see which one of these we're good at Ranger. I'll have Mr. Brodie be the Ranger. Oh, there we go. That's a Wolfen. Fellowship speed. Low resistance to Mez, Sonic, and Mental. So we have a... Let's see, what do we have for... We have a... Saurian, so there... Because we want to complement it with some other better resistances, different resistances. So general physical stuff, that's what the... So they get good physical, so we can get a character that has less physical. Fire and Earth, those are physical, I think, so... That kind of complements that. So if we get a Wolfen... I'd like to get somebody who's good against mental, though. Low intelligence and speed. See which other ones can be Rangers here. It's a possibility. Strength, wisdom. Yeah, we kind of want high speed, though, I still think. So Wolfen can be a Ranger. These guys could too, but nah. That just doesn't fit Mr. Brodie here. We could make Mr. Brodie a magic user too. I don't know. I don't think so, though. I think this looks good for Mr. Brodie. Is anybody strong against mental, though? Let's see. I think the mostly strong against mental are going to be magic users though, so. Yeah, we'll go with the wolf and Mr. Brodie. That looks like a Mr. Brodie there. That could be Mr. Brodie there. Okay. Again, we can change this if we need to, but we'll just go with create a character for each for now. Although, maybe we don't have to do... Hold on, let me check here. We do want I think, a Drake in the party, though. Because a Drake has good physical. Warrior and Metalsmith. Breathes fire. Those are some good physical attributes, too. Resist of caustic fire. I think we need somebody with good resistance against fire and stuff, too. Low resistance to earth. Warrior and Metalsmith. We could do another warrior. Could have Al and Mr. Brodie be the warriors. Or why don't we try the Metalsmith here? Again, they might not be able to do the metallurgy skills, but I know they have there's other benefits to it too. So let's try that. Let's go with a Drake. Let's have Mr. Brodie be a Drake. And we'll try it out. There you go, 38. Alright, excellent. Okay, so we wanted him to be a... Smags is a berserker. He can be a ranger, though. The thing is that going to be a detriment to this class? So let me just take a look at the book here for the multiplier chart. If I can find the multiplier chart. So I know there's a chart that shows you what the combinations and stuff are and the best stuff for it. I think I have it in here. Let's just see. Skills. Those are spells. Alright. A lot of sheets on spells. Okay, here we go. We're getting race class combinations. Let's go with the Metalsmith one. I think that's what we wanted. Alright. Here we go. So that'd be Mr. Brodie. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Where Mr. Brodie be? He is a Drake. So that... Yeah, that's we picked him already. Let's go with... Should go with that one, Mr. Brodie. Alright, so let's see. 15 hit points. That's not the best, but... Vitality. Alright, let's try to create one more Mr. Brodie. One more Mr. Brodie here. We'll have one for comparison here. See what we can roll. Alright, we'll go with that. Smith. Mr. Brodie. Let's see what we get here. Same picture. Ooh, only 12 hit points there. Yeah, we definitely don't want that one. Alright, try to get one more. Try one more at getting a good one. I promise you, the other videos will not be as boring as this one probably is. There we go. Let's go with that. $13. Definitely not working with that one. What do our other character get? $15. Yeah, we definitely can't go less than like 15 or 16 for a warrior. So let's get some more coffee here. Maybe that'll help us. That's close, but not quite. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's see what this gives us. $13 again. Ugh, man. Gotta get higher than 15. I know I'm kind of being a stickler, and this is kind of getting drawn out a bit, but it'll be important, I think, in the long run to have good, strong characters to start off with. Alright, let's go with that. $17. Alright. What's the vitality in here? 66, 66. It's only got one magic, but that's okay. Alright, I think that's probably the best we're going to get there, for at least for now. So, 17. And again, I may try to re-roll these Mr. Brodies and maybe Miss Mags off camera, but I'll keep Idjester and Al. And again, let's go back to look at the characters here. So this is Al. He's got 18 hit points. Spirit of 100. Vitality 55. Magic 5. Destiny of 50. And then the other stats here. Strength, Constitution, Speed, all high, and Agility. So that's good. So, be a fast-acting character. Then Idjesters is 6 of hit points, but 13 of magic. That's really good. Vitality only 38, but again, he's a magic user. Spirit 100. 24. Level first. Okay, so we'll go with those for now. So, alright, I'm going to cut the video here as we've gone over an hour. Maybe I'll cut some parts out to the video to make it under an hour. But anyway, thank you for joining me. And so for our party right now, we have all our frontline guys. It looks like we have a warrior. Well, three frontline guys. We have a warrior, we have a berserker, and we have a metalsmith. So we use the Drake, Lenore, and the Saurian. And for the magic eater, we just have one wizard drow right now. So we need probably 3 more, at least 2 more, but probably 3 more of the magic users. And probably one of them is going to be a bard, and one possibly a sage. I think a sage is good to have. And then decide what the other one is. I think the fourth warrior class is I'm going to try to maybe be either it's probably going to be a ranger. I like to have a ranger in the party. But again, we got to keep an eye out too on what skills we're going to need to. So that's why I kind of like had Idjester go more the offensive magic, and we got to have somebody with charm and somebody with sleep would be good probably early on. And then we got to, you know, so possibly that we could do like a thief type character, thief assassin type character, and because we need lock picking, and there's another skill that needs to be with the lock picking in order for it to work. But anyway, and we'll probably put those points and skills for that character. So he has blinding flash, energy bolt, and chilling touch. So we'll get some other spells to complement that in our other guys. So alright, so thank you for joining us, Eric from Higher Ground Gaming, and we will see you in the next probably character creation part 2 video when we create our other 4 characters. So if you got, and again, if you like to have a character, let me know. You can do character, you can do race, class. If you're not sure the races and classes, what they do, check out the first couple of videos. We go over race and class. I think I went over races first, and then I go over class in the next video. And then you can pick a portrait if you want. You know, we can change the portraits and stuff later on when we assemble the party, or change. And yeah, what you want your points to be allotted, and if you have a choice, if it's hit points, if it's, I think those are more with spellcasters, but with hit points, attributes, skill points, or destiny, I think. So alright, so thank you for joining me. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video. God bless. Bye bye.